What I do myself? I am so determined to break this thing. I could tell I had to run there because I'm constantly doing stuff. Hello. And I forgot something else. This camera's like right in my face. Oh, this tastes so good. This is just what the doctor ordered. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Mm. Wow. When the check says coming. This world, this world is so messed up. I'm starting to think the people on drugs are the smart people. And the people who aren't. Really? These, I tell you. Guess what I'm on? Oh, what it's like. This light is trying to serve me. Hey T, what's up, mama? How are you doing today? I'm up here, excuse me, I took a bath. I'm gonna tell you, there's nothing like taking a long hot bath. I took me a bath, and baby, oh, I be somewhat depressed. You take a nice hot bath, let that water clean your skin, lay down in that tub, and just, and that steam, push all that toxic out your skin, and oh, then you get out the tub and make you a nice little drink. And to the left, to the left, to the left, to the right. Now you don't have to worry about a relationship because you found a man, honey. You spend the rest of your life going to the liquor store mixing drinks. And it's funny because I got my bartender license. And I mix everything with beer, like beer and fruit punch, beer and apple juice, beer and lime juice, beer and pickle juice. And all your stress, hey Davis, all your stress and worries be on the next day, but it ain't on this day. I'm like, mm-mm-mm. I went downtown to the store, which you can go on my IG. You could see me up there on the bus. I went downtown, and I wore my shades because I decided that I wasn't going to be showing people my face no more. So even though I'm not a fan of shades, but I decided I'm not giving the world no more me, my earphones and my shades. So I get out of town, and I kept looking at all the men, and I kept looking. And it's so funny because they was catching me staring at them. And I still like this. I like this. Now I got my shades on, but I'm like, and they look, they go. I'm like, damn. Oh, I gotta get that cootie cat. My cootie cat is on back order. They building it from Sears. They giving me the kind that got a trap on it. You know, like you put a mouse, the mouse trap. Oh, oh, this tastes so good. Oh. So people have been sending me different sites and stuff. I've been checking it out. Some stuff okay, some stuff, but it is what everybody has another meaning in Chicago. You live in Chicago, Davis? Oh hell no! What the hell is this? That's Flavor Flav? Wow! I didn't know you lived in Chicago. I thought you lived somewhere far for some reason. Damn. Oh, my phone is about to die. How do I test it out? Let me see. Good morning, Hope. How are you, sweetie? I'm sitting here. Ugh. I am such a Gemini. So I woke up. I was like, I'm trying to download everything I've been through, and I got into this big argument with this guy. This guy came to my house and stuff. I think he wanted to have sex. Why? I didn't think he did. Actually, I didn't think he did. I thought he was, coming to talk to me because we haven't seen each other in years. And he was coming to have sex with me. But he was real respectful about it. And it's funny because years ago, um, we did something, but that's years ago. And I think that he thinks that I'm the same person I was back then. I don't know. But he told me, he got a lot of kids and stuff like that, which is weird. And so for the record, bottoms make babies. So I'm sitting here and I'm listening to him and stuff. Because I ran into him years ago. This is years ago. This is years and years ago, like decades. So I ran into him and stuff. And, when I ran into him in the club, remind you, he just had a baby, but he's in a trans club. He's in a trannies bar with a bunch of Oriental women. Because for some reason, a lot of black men like Oriental women or Asian women. Whatever you like. If you like it, I love it. But I have friends all walk of life, Asians, white, black, Puerto Rican, whatever. So I was in a club in New York City, and he was in there and stuff. And I ran into him, and remind you, he's a top for females, but he's a bottom for us. So the thing is, he just had a baby, and it's always find it funny when a bottom have a baby. A man that's a bottom have a baby. I mean, I'm not judging, but I'm judging. And I always find it funny how you could be the man in the bed for her, but you can't be the man in the bed for me. But you want to be the woman in the bed for me, but you want to be the man in the bed for her. So I always find it amazing when you pop up and say you got a baby. Just cleaning around. Looks like you were getting busy on his. Yeah, a little bit. I was trying to do something different. You know me, I'm a little. So he had a baby. Now when he came to see me, he done had 2 more kids. And I was like, I thought you dated girls like me, so I dated one like you. He said I dated 2 girls in a full-blown relationship. One was for 2 years. And this is how I see things. And y'all could judge. If you dating a two-spirit woman, what do you really call dating? Because sticking your thing inside of her is not dating her. Being home with your girlfriend or your wife or your friends or whatnot is not dating her. She's just somebody you hitting it. It is a sexual performance she provides for you when you get horny. My personal opinion. And he was like, he was in a full-blown relationship, and I was like, well, how come it didn't work? Because I want to know, why are you on Grindr? Why are you living your whole life dealing with two-spirit women and dealing with cis women? Like you just going through the flavor. And I'm sitting and I'm watching this, and I'm like, well, how come it don't work with you? Hey, the J-Way. So I'm like, how come it don't work with you? Because you're with two-spirit women, and then you're with cisgender women, and you're giving cisgender women babies. So I'm always questioning. Maybe it's just me because I overthink. But I don't trust men. Y'all already know. I have trust issues, period. And if y'all realize all the shit I just shared with y'all, what I went through with who, y'all see why I don't have trust issues. I mean, I do have trust. But how do you see, this is my thing. When do you take the condom off when you have sex with cisgender women? And do you take the condom off when you have sex with two-spirit women? Or do you use protection? Oh, listen. Everybody ain't got to do what Raven do. Just because Raven like to use protection don't mean every person got to use protection. I get it. But at one point, how do these females keep getting pregnant? That means you ain't using protection. So are you using protection when it comes to the two spirit women as well? Or you just feeling like, yo, I'm good, you good? Okay, we could do this. Because you sticking your thing in everything that moves, my personal opinion, and you knocking girls up, giving them babies, and then here it is you on the side of the fence, and girls are long dicking you, and you getting your life bending over, feeling like cunt, and going to be with a female feeling like a man. And you're a ladybug over here, but over there you act like a hardcore man. I don't know. I just always found that amazing. Amongst 1,000 other things, I found it amazing. But I was just like, how is it that you could be so hardcore with a female, but you can't be hardcore with a two spirit woman? You want her to take you, bend you over, and get your life. And then you want to go over to a female and then become master. I don't know. So we got into a big argument. I blocked him. I blocked him again. This is my thing. He was like, yes, they're confusing. And I'm like, he was like, well, I could be over there. I was like, listen, I'm going through something right now. I really don't want the comfort of a man having sex with me. I'm just not really with men right now. And I'm going to get there, but I'm not there right now. Excuse me. They don't care. They don't care. I'm talking about burying two people. He don't care. He don't care. All he's thinking about is getting his back dug out. And I'm just looking at him. And it's funny because when you get older, you see things a lot more different than you did when you're younger. And I don't know, you don't see it for these men like you used to. When you get older, you really change a lot. And you also become more of a listening ear. And you really listen this time. Like before, you just like, oh, he's so cute, da da da. But when you get to listening, I mean, you really listen. You hear a lot. I'm somewhere in the middle, like men and women. So can only imagine what you think of me, baby. The good part of me is saying men like that don't see us as. Thank you, Hope. Exactly. That's how I feel, Hope. And unfortunately, Hope, a lot of those people that are rally around us just don't. They just don't. And that's what gets me to my next level, Hope. All these surgeries. What are these surgeries for? We doing all this to our body, altering our body, taking pills, giving us cancer, killing us off. But for what? Some girls be like, oh, because I don't do it for a man. Then why do you do it? So you can sell my body, do it to stick it up and say, like, come on now. People do what they do to get the happiness. I don't ever know a person to do so much work or spend so much money just to be with themselves. People doing for the bigger picture, for the house, the home, the happiness, the car, whatever they want, whether it's with the person or just within themselves. They want the bigger picture. My personal opinion, I could be wrong. But you spend all this money to sit in that mirror and look like a beautiful magnet, beautiful woman, and then you home. And it's funny because they really don't. And it's funny, ever since the woman who birthed me woke me up, because I'm always lying to myself, because I always give people the benefit of the doubt. So ever since she's actually woken me up, because right now, that's where I'm at. I'm in the stages of being woke of people around me, because she actually woke me up. So now I'm not really giving people passes no more. I'm really listening to what they say instead of me saying, oh, they don't mean it, Raven. They're just playing. Now I'm to the point, I'm listening to you. I'm listening because you may be you're telling me the truth. So now that I know this, I'm looking at people really different. So anything you say to me, I'm listening to you, but I'm looking at you really different. That past, that they don't mean it. It's okay. They'll get no. Mm-mm. Now I'm on 10, because now for when I realize that I've been wrong, and it's sad because you get somebody to pass. And you work with people like, well, they don't mean it, Raven. Everybody's not perfect. Give them top child. That's gone. When you tell me who you are and you show me who you are, you won't get no argument from me. I'm out. I'm out. It's not worth it. I was wrong. I was wrong. But I'm going to tell you something. There's a new Raven on the way. So it's just amazing. And the thing that gets me is the DL. Like, you're going to spend your whole life on a DL. You're going to hide away from everybody for the rest of your life. And they will. They just like these are trans attracted men that was on Facebook. Did you see that, Davis? They was on Facebook talking about Janet Ma, how Janet Ma hurt Angel, and they described her as Weinstein, the actor and stuff like that, and they basically put her in the category of Weinstein, that basically sexually drug people and stuff like that. These are trans attracted men that created a platform that support the girls that's on the platform shooting Janet Ma down. So if these are our saviors shooting us down, are you really a trans attracted man, or are you a tranny chaser? Because I think a lot of tranny chasers are becoming husbands and not trans attracted men. Tranny chasers are becoming husbands, and they're basically using their little storyline to tear down the girls. And I'm like, if you supposed to have our back, you supposed to have our back. Exactly, Hope. And the thing about it is, they don't have our back. The only thing they got is some lube. That's what they got. They got lube. Now you're going to create a whole platform that y'all like the girls like us. And as soon as one of us say something out the way to y'all, you shoot us down. There are a lot of times we say things that from hurt, harm, past pain. We go through a lot. We're human. But if you got our back, you should be like, yo, listen, they've been through a lot. My personal opinion. You should be like, yo, listen, they've been through a lot. They go through a lot. They get murdered. They get killed. They mind their own business to get murdered. They tell you what they are to get murdered. They go, this is what you're supposed to be because you're supposed to have all of a bag. But here it is. You're jumping on the bandwagon of taking on, saying that you basically taking on another person who she was in a relationship, and she said she cheated and said a whole bunch of other things. And the whole thing was about it. But the thing that gets me is that if you had our back, my personal opinion, I could be wrong. I'd be like, yo, listen, first of all, that's their relationship. I don't know what they got going on. That's none of my business. Because whatever they got doing in that bedroom, we really ain't gonna know. So that's none of our business. She put it out there, that's fine. That's her. Okay, I'll listen. Then she made the conversation about she only made $40,000 episode. Okay. It's not like we ain't heard that before. Hey Bella, it's not like we ain't heard we get underpaid before. Okay. She's making a point, letting the world know we're not being treated equally. Okay. Then she said she went after Lady J and stuff like that, and she said she apologized to her. Now, to me personally, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not gonna front. That kind of bothered me a little bit because you, as a two-spirit woman, went after another two-spirit woman. Now that bothered me a little bit. And only because it bothered me is because of my past experience with two-spirit women. And in my past experience, I've had two-spirit women that actually tried to get me murdered. So when another two-spirit woman tells me she went after another two-spirit woman to stop her money, that bothers me personally because of my past experience. Does it have anything to do with her and that girl? No, but it's relatable because of my past experience. Even though it doesn't mean that I need to comment and say, you know, you wrong that, because at this point, I'm speaking to her for what I've been through and not what the storyline did. You understand what I'm saying? So now I'm angry with her because of what I've been through. Now, one two-spirit woman got two gay guys to jump me, and one two-spirit woman went and got the cops after me. Oh, mothers live. And the thing is that I'm a single person. I'm not a threat. But if you come for me, you better be ready. That's all I'm gonna say. You better be ready. Because this is not Dream High Barbie, honey. This motherfucking G.I. Joe. I may look like Tina, but I fight like Ike. And if you ain't ready for that new experience, you better be ready. You will be ready for it. And don't be running. And don't be praying to Jesus when I get a hold of you, because it's funny. But the thing about it with me is you have to make an appointment to hurt me. Because I'm not going to, you can say what you want, just move on. But we all know passive aggressive people. They start fights and then they become the victim. But my thing is, where is our Savior? Who's going to save us? We know you can have sex with us, but who's going to save us? And it's funny because I'm about to unfriend one of the guys because I was cool with him. But I'm like, I'm struggling with myself because I'm like, maybe he has meaning why he did what he did. Maybe he had a meaning while he was on that platform bashing the girls. Maybe I need to hit him up like, yo, listen, explain to me what this is all about. Now, when I say that, that means I'm looking for him to give me an answer. Who am I to make him answer me? You understand? I'm not nobody for him to answer to. So why he needs to answer to me? You know, so if I ask him like, you know, why was you on there bashing Janet? You know, he'd be like, well, you know, we date y'all and y'all do little grimy stuff. Okay, but we get it. But why would you make a platform to bash her when she's hurting or whatever she's going through? Because you know the whole world is going to bash you. The bashing already taken place. Trust me. We're going to get that 10 times over. But you as the person that's supposed to understand where we're coming from, why would you create a platform to bash us too? I mean, which side are we working with? Are you, I guess because he feels as though that there are men that are dating us, that he feels as though they need to be the battery for, he needs to be the battery for the guy's back. But what about all the men we dated and y'all killed us? So are you the battery for their back? Because at the end of the day, we're being killed by the man that's been sleeping with us. We're being killed by the man that we love. We've been killed by the man we put on their feet. So where is the gray area of the battery? Hey, Nikki. So that's why I have confusion when it comes to me. And like I said, I could be wrong. Does anybody want to chime in? Y'all can go ahead in. But to me, I feel as though as a two-spirit woman, we go through hell. And if you can't be our savior, then why are you here? Because I sure don't see y'all showing up for the funeral, and I sure don't see you advocating when we being murdered. I sure don't see you putting a whole video together saying stop killing these girls, because the same thing Raven do, anybody could do it. Anybody could do what Raven do. Anybody. You could be a trans-attracted man, and you could create the same content that I create to say this is wrong. Everything helps. Everybody helps. But if you sit back and want to shoot us down, where are you helping? I don't wait for a savior. Sounds good, but realistically, it's not going to happen. I mean, you never know, Hope. There may be some people. You know the funny thing, Hope, in life, I'm not taking away what you're saying, but the funny thing in life, you never know who'll be the one to help you. You never know. And the weird thing about it is the ones that have your back sometimes don't even be a part of your LGBT. Take it to Jesus. You understand? I know you know what I mean, Hope. Sometimes it's sad because we would want somebody to have our back. But sometimes, if not a lot of times, it be people not even a part of our LGBTQ, LMNOP, HIV gang, hair, weave, and glue. It's weird, but they will have our back and they will fight for us and ain't even with us. But fight hard and committed. And the ones that's supposed to have our back don't do that. They ain't even with us like that. But they fighting for us. And you have the ones that's with us, and we like, what is you doing? It's like somebody coming to the cookout and they bring nothing to eat, but yeah, so they got to eat every damn thing. I think my friends have been my savior in a lot of ways. Yeah. Some people do have real friends. Me myself, I'm always wondering. But I do know that there are good people out here. We know that. But a lot of times, I think we get hurt so much, we don't know who to trust. We don't know who to trust because a lot of times we get hurt, we get deceived, we get played, we get hurt by people we really trusted. I think that's the part that make us stop believing. How much faith you expect us to have when you're hurting us? And when I say that, I mean the ones we knew would never hurt us, hurt us. And it's like, and I'm so tired of saying we're human. They don't care. They don't care. And it's tiresome. It's really tiresome. Oh, excuse me. It's tiresome. Yes, especially when it comes to love and if you date cis men. Yeah, that part. I just get tired of I just get tired of disappointment. I don't have to be a part of the picture, but I love to watch how the girls become happy. I love to see my two spirit sisters become happy. I don't gotta be in it. I just like to watch it. Because at this point, whether it goes good or bad, all right, it's the fact that she's happy. I can't tag people. I don't know why. You can't tag people. Hey, 3000, what's up, mama? I love to see my sisters be happy. I like, actually, personally, I like to watch more of it because I feel as though it's an inspiration. And I'm a little selfish. It makes me feel good to see them happy. It ain't got nothing to do with me. And I don't have to police their relationship. It's the fact that she is smiling and she's laughing in front of me. That makes me feel good. And no, I'm not going to hit them up, and no, I'm not going to nothing. I'm just happy she's happy. Now, whether go her ride, because things have a way. But I'm happy for her. I need that energy for her to be happy. That makes me know, okay, at least one. And that's sad. That's the conversation I had with dude. I was like, well, how many of y'all be out there dating the girls, but do you support them when they get murdered? He's like, yeah, I heard they be getting murdered. But what do you do about it when you hear about it? The girls got to stop tricking men. So you date the girls and you think the girls are tricking men. Okay. That's when I know they're more connected with our bodies than our life. And it's sad. It's really sad. We have to do better. Yes. But yes, baby. I literally be having the conversation. T, hey sweetie, no shit. I feel like trying someone more. Uh, hey T, what's up, Shade? How are you, sweetie? It's a lot though. We digest a lot, and we internalize a lot of pain. We internalize pain that we haven't even released from our body yet, and it's sad though, but it's mentally exhausting when it comes down to fighting. Trying someone. I'm lost. When you say trying someone, I'm lost. No offense, I feel like trying someone are more violent when it comes often to fighting. I'm lost, she I have no idea what you're talking about. Fighting. I'm lost. I don't think I was talking about fighting. How do you cope with internal pain? You know what it is, Hope? We have to set a date with ourselves and start releasing stuff because we're human. We have to download it. We have to release it. I think we have to address it and deal with it and release it because you got to save yourself. Because if we feed it, it's gonna get worse. That means you may have to separate yourself from people till you get back the way you once was before you was betrayed and deceived and let down and backstabbed. And it's a lot, and it don't happen in a week, and it don't happen in a month. You're a human being. Pain don't just go away because somebody said it's supposed to go away. It takes a good time. Hey Marcus, I went off on an MF for asking if his trans attracted made him bi, or is it a fetish? He said he wouldn't pick a trans woman over a woman. I let him have it. But see the thing about it, Nikki, if he likes what he likes, he likes what he likes. What he likes don't matter to you. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be okay. He likes what he's like. Trust me, he's struggling. He's struggling. And you know that old saying, there's always one that'll get you? Child, please, don't even entertain that mess. The trans women aren't tricking, using men as men to justify by acting like they don't know and then turn around, put harm to them for no reason. Exactly, Marcus. A lot of times, these men want to be with the girls. I mean, come on. You laying in between her legs and you don't feel nothing. She's butt naked and you on top of her, you don't feel nothing. Stop it. These men be like lying. We know they lie. Women lie, men lie. It is what it is. But the thing that gets me is that my problem is if you're dating us, I could be wrong. I could be checked. But if you're dating us, I feel as though you should have our back. Even if you lie in front of me and go around your boys and say something totally opposite. But when you sit in front of one of us, you should at least make us feel like you got our back. And at the end of the day, we already know when it comes down to it, you're going to run. We already know we got to fight our own battles. We already know we in it alone. We already trust me. We ain't looking for men to save us because we already know who got to show up and show out. But at least stand in front of us and lie and tell us you got our back. Because we know in the reality, we know you don't. Trust me. The same way they tell us they love us, Charlie. I cope by listening to music and dancing. All right now. I cope by I don't know if I cope by listening to music because for me, I'm just different. I like to take things head on and I try to delete things. I delete things the best I can. Exactly. All you have to do is watch YouTube videos. This is the age of information. You can't be that dumb. He just don't care. A lot of them already know, Nikki. The thing about it is, they know. Men are not stupid. It's like the kid getting caught with the cookie jar. When they get caught, they're gonna lie. People lie. Most two-spirit women been lied on. I've been lied on. Guys that dated me and chased after me, they get caught and switch and say I chase after them. They lie. And they unapologetically lie. And then you block them. They make another profile to come back after you, telling you that they're sorry. They don't even care that they hurt you. They don't even care. They don't care. Crazy is real. Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, crazy is real, and I don't even bother. I don't feature men that deep. I just don't. It's not that serious for me because it's just, I don't know. I'm just in a different place. Once upon a time, I wanted a man, and I thought we could build, we could grow, make our money pregnant. I lay in the bed 3 o'clock in the morning. We're talking how much I love, child, please. All I want to know is your penis work and get out. I cope by singing, dancing, smoking weed, and painting. Not me. But everything works. Everything works for everybody. If that's what works for you, go for it. I cope by laying low, watching movies, having me a beer, and go live on YouTube. And I deal with my hair. Other than that, I stay in the house, and I don't dress up no more. I don't dress up unless I do a YouTube video. I don't dress up at all. I think my enthusiasm has deliberately done left. I really don't care no more. I really don't. Once upon a time, when I would meet a man, I put lashes on, lipstick, beat that face, try to look really pretty, spray perfume, clean that cootie cat, get everything all nice and pretty. Child, please. I seen you go live on IG now. Hey, Mark. I tried to fly on my Lord. 50 minutes. I'm just like, it's funny because after a certain amount of pain, you're like, I ain't doing it. And it's funny because once upon a time when a man, oof, I bust my butt, I would curl my hair, press my hair, look really pretty. I would do everything, but it was never good enough because of who I was. And I never put it together. Are you a Trump fan? Why do you follow Trump? Who you me? You talking to me, Shane? I don't know what you're talking about. Poof. I hate it. I actually good point in the world. Oh, she's talking to Nikki. You talking to me? Why do I follow Trump? Shay. The room is silent. You can hear a pin drop. Okay. Okay. Why do I follow Trump? This is the thing with me. If you was coming to kill me, I want to be ready. If you was coming to murder me, I want to be ready. If you was coming after my family, I want to be ready. I'm gonna sit there. I want to watch you. I'm not gonna sit in a room full of people who are with me. I want to watch and see the people who are against me. I want to watch the people how they move. So the thing about it is, if you're a smart woman, you have to watch how they move. You can't just sit amongst people and go, oh, kumbaya, my lord, kumbaya. No, honey. You sit there in the room and you find out what they're doing. I sit in the room and I want to find out what you're doing. See, and that's what you should do. It's not that you're supporting him. It's the fact of the matter is when you're ready for me, I'm already ready. See, a smart woman always think ahead. A dumb woman sits behind and sit back and wait and say, oh, everything is fine. Oh, girl, everything's good. No, honey, I want to sit in the room. I want to sit behind the room when y'all talking about me. I want to be there when y'all making these comments. I want to be there when y'all trying to come after me. I want to be there when y'all trying to stop my freedom of religion. I want to be there. I want to see what y'all doing to me. See, when you sit in a room with not knowing, you don't know nothing. Every two-spirit woman should be on his page, not because she support him to find out what he's going to do, or anybody else who hates you to find out what they're going to do to you. Because when they come banging at your door, you be like, oh, that's Jehovah Witness. No, honey, you stay ready. And you should be on his page, and you should watch him. And anybody who hates two-spirit women or hates people like you should be on their page. So when they show up, guess what? You already ready. You cannot live in a world of kumbaya when nobody's kumbaya but you. You have to stay ready. Y'all know how I am. I don't get ready. Baby, stay ready. And I walk in it. And I walk in it all the time. I don't be fronting. When I tell y'all to call the cops on me after I done beat the shit up, I showed y'all. I don't play. I don't be lying. Trust and believe. I got receipts. I tell you all the time, when the cops come, I already know what they're going to get. They're going to get me. I ain't telling you all that because I'm making it up. It's going to happen. I beat the shit out of people. Now, I know maybe y'all don't think I do because I treat you with kindness, hey, Roger. But I do. I do. I beat the shit out of people. Now, I'm not a mean person, but y'all know. I care about people, what you know. And I will let you call me names, whatever. I don't listen. I don't mind. But when you get that, the fact that I'm walking away from you, and you feel like, oh, this bitch scared of me. Oh, Raven's scared of me. Raven walking away, and you like, oh, well, let me just walk up to this and go, child. And then when I show out, oh, hello, hello. Then they call the cops. They call the cops on me. Now remind you, you had the battery in your back. You knew that I was a punk, and you got at me. You swung. And then you flipped over my back. And then here it is. You trying to win. And I'm beating the hell out of you. And now you calling 911. Then the cops show. See, when I tell y'all these stories, I'm not telling y'all I'm making up. Then the cops show up. The cops tell me, oh, well, their scars are visual. Where your scars at? And I'm beating up built men. I'm beating up big women. And I two-spirit women. I said women. I ain't talking about sister. I'm talking about two-spirit women. Two-spirit women, big men. I'm talking about men. So while y'all over there, I'm gonna read you, then Raven don't be reading. So while y'all pull at y'all people, snap and snap, that ain't me. That's not my life. I put my hands on you, and I know what's gonna happen when I do. But at the end of the day, I tell y'all all the time, 1,000 times over. Raven says, practice ignore is really for Raven, because Raven shows out. And if y'all watch me tell me all my stories, y'all see what I've been through with my own mother. My own mother hated my damn guts. So you can just imagine that you're not my mother, my father, and you comfort me. I'm going to whoop your ass. I'm going to beat the hell out of you. And I am. Now, I'm going to be the biggest punk, and you can say what you want. Okay, fine, I get it. I'm going to walk away. You can call me names. Fine, I get it. That's fine. But then you feel like since I walked away, she's scared. I'm going to punch this bitch. Then, when I show out, you calling the cop. It's tough. Trust me, I'd have been in like 20 fights. Literally, 20 fights. 20 fights. And trust and believe, they've tried their best. I just think a lot of times people judge a picture by its cover, but they don't know all the content that's inside of that person. People judge me by what they say. People used to look at my picture and said I was a stuck-up bitch. Oh, she thinks she's pretty. She thinks she's that. They know nothing about me. Nothing. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what I've been. Nobody will even know what I've been through. But when you show up, they blame you. I'm always to blame. And I'm the biggest punk in the world. And I have a problem being a punk. I will walk away. You can say what you want. I'll walk away. Call me name. Okay. But they feel as though this person is afraid of me. And they'll walk up and try to punch me. And then when I show out, they call the cops. I've never fought a person that didn't call the cops on me. Now, why are you calling the cops? I'm supposed to be the one calling the cops. So why are you calling the cops on me? Same thing at the job. Everybody calls the cops on me. But they never say they the one started it. I walked away. You had a problem with me, I have a problem with you. But they pick a fight with me and then they blame me. And by the way, I wasn't trying to judge anything to follow me. I just wanted to know your opinion on why you follow him because I didn't expect. But see, Mama, this is the thing with me. You have to see the thing about it. Like I have to. See, this is the thing about me. Y'all know Raven's not perfect. Raven falls down more than most. I tell you this. I don't think y'all be believing me, and I appreciate it because sometimes I think y'all think. Okay, I think y'all think that, I don't know. But I tell you, Raven falls down more than most. That means sometimes I don't get there with you. Raven will show out. And I tell y'all, I've been through a lot. And y'all been riding this road with me and y'all kind of seeing a lot what I've gone through. So things should start making a little bit more sense. So the thing about me is I've been betrayed a lot. I've been betrayed. Remember, all Tino Shade, I got betrayed by my best friend who killed my kid. My best friend killed my kid. And I don't think no one knows the magnitude of pain that caused to look at your best friend that killed your kid, and then your mother support the person who killed your kid. That's supposed to be and remind you, I would never think they would betray me to that level. But whether I think it or not, or whether I want to receive it, it happened. Not only it happened when my mother died, she even went after me through her death to attack me. So here it is. I'm living in the world. No, they don't mean it. They don't mean it. And then now, the truth. At the end of the day, it's still true. They can't Google it because Raven and others are doing the work. I really don't even have to read for Raven. You got a lot of built up anger and pain. She always ready to go whatever you try to test. Just it's not built up anger, Marcus. The thing about it is, maybe you're right. I'm not gonna say nothing that anybody's wrong because I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna say is, I will revisit it when I'm offline. But in my life, in what I've been through in life, you've been betrayed as much as I have. You have to be prepared for anything. And if somebody hates you, you're not gonna sit in the house and like, oh, they just hate me. Girl, you're gonna sit in the house and say, I want to watch what y'all gonna do to me. I want to see it. The information I give y'all to make sure y'all are okay, because we've been digging to keep y'all okay. I do digging to make sure you are okay. I do digging to make sure y'all are all right. I do digging to make sure y'all stay alive. Now, whether you want to receive it or not, that's up to you. It's not like I didn't put it out there to save you. And sometimes people don't want to be saved. Sometimes people are going to attack you for trying to say, you're going to get all across the board. I get that. But I have to dig into stuff to find out stuff. When I did the whole story on Trump about his father being a part of the KKK, and then here it is, the KKK father, son, and the whole thing behind the scene. I did them stories years ago before Trump even went for president. I caught a lot of backlash from a lot of stuff. Y'all be surprised how much I do digging. And y'all look at my channel, how many subscribers I got. Now tell me what's going on. Do the work and do the math. Whenever you're a person that could be powerful, guess what people think to do? So I'm gonna say, if you do your homework, you can read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to help people stay alive and help them, things gonna get they're gonna slow the volume down. Now, if I was on this live trying to destroy y'all, trying to kill y'all, get y'all murdered, baby, I would blow up. I would be the biggest thing on sliced bread. If I was trying to kill y'all off, trust and believe, things would be totally different for me. I'd be sitting inside of a big house, making big time of money, everything else. Because the thing on the thing about it on people's lives don't matter if you don't look like other people. So when I put myself out there, um, I put it out there for other people. Now some people are not going to receive it. I got research. I know the same people I'm going to try to help. It's going to be the same people that's going to come for me. Also, the same people that I'm going to look out for could be the same people to make sure I never get to where I need to go. I know this. Do I like it? Absolutely not. But I don't have a horse in the race. Some people are going to rock with you. Some people are not. Some people are going to like you. Some people just not. It's not like you can make people do what you want. You just have to deal with the cards that are dealt. And it is what it is. D State is very that one thing Donald Trump was right about. I went deep state is real. Sorry for the sentence message. I don't follow nothing Trump do. I don't follow anything he do. I watch what he's after, whom he's after. And when I say that, I'm not even just talking about him. There's a crowd of other people that's against us as well. I also watch the people who said they're for us, that's not for us. They use their platform to lie. And some of those people are actually advocates. So I see a lot. I see advocates that don't really rock for us too. I've seen advocates that really want us even murdered. And they're advocates of us. I see a lot. Oh, trust me, I see a lot. I'm not happy with what I find out. So some of your enemies are actually dressed up like you and look like you. So that's sad, but it's real. You know, and the thing about it is that I can't make people be what I want them to be. I only can meet people where they're at. And I don't want to change them because I want to know who they are. Because if you told me you hated me, and then I try to talk you out of hating me, that don't mean you don't hate me no more. You still hate me. Just ain't telling me no more. And that's the world we live in. You have to be careful. And that's not even a two-spirit woman thing. This is people thing. The same conversation when I had with dude about dating the girls like me, I was like, you've been in a relationship with someone like us, but have you ever did the work? Because a lot of times they don't do the work. They just get in bed and do the work or want to be serviced. Dating a two-spirit woman is not about being serviced or having sex with her. Get to know what you're dealing with. And a lot of times they don't want to. They just want the sexual performance. That's it. And to tell people what they're real. But you're not dealing with them. You just want the sexual pleasure of them. Because it makes you feel it's like a fetish and it get to live with it and stuff. But you're not really living a life with them. You get them enough, but not all. You get them enough to believe that you're part of their world and you're not at all. You're not. Because if you lived in their world, you would be with them. You would be living with them. You would have their back. A lot of times they don't. When he spoke about the death agenda out here, if you promoted dumb shit, you would be famous and rich. You're right. But it's exactly, David. The thing about it is that I try to keep people alive. And I don't think people know the magnitude of attack. I get attacked for that. Now tell me, why would I be attacked for helping people being alive? Why should I be attacked for keeping people alive? Why should I be attacked for telling people it's okay to be you? Why should I be attacked? Why? And remember, they're looking at my face. That means that whether I like it or not, my face is behind these videos. That means Raven can get attacked by somebody who could say, "Oh, I like people like you. You know what? I love you. I want to take you out to dinner. I want to do this," and then come to pick me up, take me out to somewhere, and y'all never see me again because of what I represent. Because I represent keeping you alive. When y'all are basically behind a name, they see in my face. So my face is the target, whether you want to realize it or not. This face is out in the forefront so y'all could be okay. And remember, there's a lot of people that feel as though we should be killed. There's a lot of people that feel as though we shouldn't be alive. There's a lot of people that want to come after me for putting the battery in your back. How do you stop the rest of them? Get rid of the leader. I'm not a leader. My whole thing is I want you to be okay. But to some people, that's wrong of me to feel that way because I'm poisoning your mind. I'm letting y'all think y'all doing this right. I got a whole family member that can't even stand me. They don't know nothing about us. They don't know what we go through. They don't know nothing. But they're setting their ways in acknowledgement. They don't care. It's their way or the highway. They never sit back and say, well, let me just find out what you're about. They don't care because they're in their own way. They don't care. But, see, with me, I'm not going to convince you to like me or love me. I'm going to leave. Because I have to respect you for where you're at. Because I don't want you fixing me a dinner or fixing me a sandwich and it's laced with poison. Because when you told me and you showed me who you are, I believe you. Now, the woman who birthed me said a lot of things for years to me. I never believed her because she was my mother. So I said she don't mean it. The lie was better than the truth. But in the end, what I want to say is, she didn't mean it. That's what I want to say. I want to say she should have told me if that's how she felt. I can't say them things because she told me. She told me. She told me for years, little all the way up. She told me. She got upset with me for not believing her. I didn't believe her. She was just mad. It's your mother. She don't believe her. She's just mad. She told me. And through death, she told me again. It took her death for me to hear her, to make me see everybody around me now. Now I'm looking at everybody. Oh, trust me. When somebody show out on me, trust me. Anybody showing me, I'm telling you right now. I believe in everything everybody tell me now. When you show me you are, I'm going to believe you. I'm good. You won. I'm not fighting. I'm not going to sit back and say, oh, they don't mean it. Oh, this could mention. No, I'm going. I'm going. No, because I became the lawyer to her against myself because I didn't believe her. But now through her death, I believe her. Isn't that weird? That somebody's death, and then when they did even more stuff to you after death, as if they didn't do enough to you in life, even after death, they went after you. And it's your mother. It's your mother. It's not a friend. It's not an aunt. It's not an uncle. It's not somebody on the street. It's not somebody you don't know. It's your own mother that you came through to come to this world. So now I see people now. I'm listening and I'm watching you. Now, when people are like, well, you know, do you want to go to the grave to tell her, you know, F you? She ain't in that grave. She wasn't in that grave when, child, please. This is the thing about them. That's why I was like, I'm not talking about it no more when it comes down to those situations. Because I realize people don't really understand the whole magnitude. And that's a whole nother story, which I'm not even going to go into. But the thing about it is, I've learned my lesson. And if for some reason I stumbled upon a page at Angela Stanton, which I shared with you, Davis, I listened to her years ago, but I heard her for once. I heard her this time. I heard her this time. I actually heard her. And now what it did was it woke me up. to everything. It woke me up to everything. And I think it's the process because you give people so much of a platform and then you kind of don't think that they mean it. And then when you find out you was wrong for defending somebody who hated you, it's the person that carries you for 9 months more than push you out that went through the pain with you. Sad. Maybe I've been mentally moved on from those transphobic people. It's I mean, everybody's different. We all go through our own traumas. Some people can move on, some people can cut you off, but do you really cut them off? Because things have a way of popping up will it hurt you all over again. You can see a TV show, a mother grabbing her child. You can see different things of two people in couple. Like you get people showing their babies to each other, newborn. Like, do it really leave? Hey, XP, can't people. Like, do it really leave, or you just learn how to tolerate it? We're real people with computer brains. That sometimes things may look a little, familiar. We're real people. I don't know why people don't believe we're real, but we really are. And it gets tiresome saying that. Talking to people who really don't care about you. And it's sad though. But I can't make you be something I want you to be. I have to meet you where you at. And whether I like it or not, I have to accept it. Now the next move after accepting it, do I have to be around you anymore? Is this a marriage or a divorce? Now, if you show me who you are, you don't feel like you could treat me like the person I've asked you to do, then this is a divorce. If you feel like, hey, I don't have a problem with you, we best friends, then it's a marriage. I have no problem moving forward with you. But if you don't see my worth, if you don't see me as a gift from God, if you see me as a curse, then I obviously it's a divorce. I'm not going to let you convince me of your way of thinking, because what you're going to do is you're going to teach me how to hate myself as you praise yourself and give yourself the glory. And when you fall off balance, you're going to get offended when I throw the same Bible at you threw at me. No, I'm good. You can stay in your way. You can feel the way you feel. It's just I have to ask myself, why am I sitting there listening? Because now it's not about that. Why are you sitting there, Raven, listening? Why are you taking their darling? Why are you there, Raven? Don't talk about them, Raven. Talk about what you're doing. Why are you doing this? Why are you making it okay to sit there? Why are you downloading this? Why are you listening to this? It's not about them. Now it's about you. Because they're only doing it because you're allowing it. But when you say, oh, wait a minute, before you say something else, I'll be right back. And the next thing you know, you're going. I've been calling you. And you're going to keep calling me. You're going to call me through your grave, but you ain't never going to see me again. No. Mm-mm. I'm in charge of my dialogue. I'm in charge of what I take in. And I had to realize a lot. Even though sometimes the message sometimes may come from somebody you didn't think. But the truth is the truth. And that old saying goes that always crack my face. Whatever don't kill you, gonna make you stronger. And it is. Baby, that army of levels is being built on you. But when you get really built and you show up, the one thing I promise you this, everybody gonna be saying, why you act like that? They ain't gonna act like they did nothing. Why you act like that? You be all defensive, you be this, oh, they're gonna turn it around. They're not gonna accept accountability for what they did to you. But they're gonna try to switch it around and make it seem like it's something wrong with you, like you're picking on people. They're gonna turn it around. But the question I would say, or the answer, why are you making yourself available to listen to it? Self-love is so important. Self-love is so important. And you may not know what that means. That means that if somebody's saying something you don't like, that's where your divorce begins. It's not about, oh, wait a minute, let me tell you. No. You ain't got to do all that. You don't got to take your blood pressure, make it high. You split. You got to leave. Because everything about them is not going to nourish your spirit, your soul. At the end of the day, we're all heading one place, and that's death. Don't let your storyline be that somebody broke you down and made you unhappy when you could have just left. The victimization themselves out fear of you. They don't understand. Exactly, Nikki. You know what the sad part about it, Nikki? They don't even care. Because they too busy trying to be right. They too busy trying to be right. They too busy trying to be right. And then when you crack their face, they ready to fight. They ready to fight. But the thing about it is, if God created you, why don't you think He created me? So what makes you better than me? So the thing about it is, they want to be right. They don't care. But I always said, they can't hurt you if you're not available. Child, the hell with them. I'll be back. This room is amazing. I had to go get my I had to go get my don't be gay juice. mm. You know what, Nikki? Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it is. She was in jail, Nikki. She was in jail. You know that, right? You know I did some research on her. She was in jail, girl. She's been in jail. She's one of them angry black women in jail, mad the whole damn world. I seen her mugshot. Child, please. Anybody got time for that? Crazy as real. Child, child, child. Anyway, I just want. So, I called the doctor up. I want to get a boob job. I want to get bigger breasts. Excuse me. I want to get bigger boobies. What y'all think? I want to get a boob job. I want to get boobies out like this. Do anybody like big boobs? And yes, get them. I ate. You like big boobs? I want big ones. This is a B. Milkworks. You know what's so funny? I'm always thinking like, but for what? Like, so I could look in the mirror and get them. I'm always thinking that. Like, one part of me be like, do it. The other part be like, why? I'm a Gemini, so y'all know I'm AC Doocy. My goal is to be cut at least. You're good just the way you are, Marcus said that's enough. The thing is like I'm always like I wanna do y'all ever be low key like looking like this how I am? I want a Brazilian butt lift. Like I want them big booties that when I walk in, they put the fish I want them to push the fish tank in my butt so you can hear the water. Shh, 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 when I walk, like the water in your butt, like a fish tank. You're like, what's that noise? I said, I want a water balloon, but then when it moves, get a boob on you, get a boob on the forehead. Yes, I'm getting all of these things, mother. All right, Nikki. Oh, you got Joe's XB. Yeah, child, it's just crazy. Big, big, big booty, but you got big. But you know what the funny thing, Hope? This is the thing about it. Like, and Nikki, this is the thing. Like, you get all this work, but for what? I'm always thinking, like, I have no problem with getting the work, but my thing is for what? So I can look in the house and say I look good. And if you fix your Pinto and turn it into a Cadillac or a Lamborghini, somebody gonna want to ride it, but they don't want to stay. So why am I spending this money? That's the only problem I have. Now, if I was the kind of person that was like got this great life and all these men love me and got a boy, not men, but just one man, that would be like, okay, this is cool. But the fact of the matter is that just to be an experiment, like I'll just stay a flat iron. Like, why am I doing this to myself? For what? I'd rather invest in a liquor store. Or I'll invest into a bar, get my liquor license, and become a bar owner. It's kind of interesting in sex work. That's why. Yeah, but Nikki, you want to do it forever. You know what I'm saying? But that's forever. For sex work, I'm not knocking. But for sex work, but forever. That's the one thing. I mean, I'm not knocking anybody hustle. You whatever makes. This is how I feel about sex work. You do what you gotta do to get your money. But do you want to be a sex worker forever? Like you just want to be a escort forever? Like you don't want to leave it at some point? Like you just want to be an escort forever? Like forever, ever? I mean, if that's what you want, I'm not knocking it. But for me, forever, like you just want to be like everybody's coming and bouncing on top of you, busting us and leaving forever. Then one day the car bust, next you know your shift done changed, and that's what I'm like forever, forever. Fuck us. I want to whip the chains, tie them up before. See, that's what's making me think twice. Yeah, it's forever. I know girls that were sex workers and they still sex workers. Girl, you was beautiful at 19, 20, 21. Girl, you 30, 40. Okay, now you in your 50s. Bitch, you done looking, child, you look like prune juice. And you talking about something. I'm 21. Girl, don't nobody believe you 21. Girl, you done wrinkled up. Your body done sag. You got wrinkled. Girl, I'm just 21. No, girl. That's how many times you lied. But no, no matter what you do in life, you're gonna age. You're gonna get old. We're all going the same way. We're getting old. You're gonna be a hoe forever. Your ass still gonna stay 21. Girl, everybody know you know damn 21 years old. You look like somebody's great grandmother. And to my son, child, no. And I'm not knocking you, but my thing is this. Are you gonna do it forever? But you know what? That's none of my business. I'm not knocking other girls to do sex work. But damn, to me, I feel like you do what you do and you get out. You do what you do and you get out. But then you want to stay in it forever. Like, damn. Okay. Do you? Yeah, but Nikki, you know the girls be in it forever. She's 21. I'm like, girl, you 21 again. Every year you turn 21. Every year you turn 18. Girl. I got this one woman. Girl, she's so old. She is so old. And she's still a prostitute. I think she is in her 70s or 80s. And her profile says she was 40. I said, 40? What? 40? I mean, she is old. She's so old that the wrinkles in her face, her face is like that. Just wrinkled up. That the makeup is in the creases, child. You 40, girl. Oh, your eyes is back here in your head. Hello. $80, child, girl. Let it go. He's a new tuner. See, I don't knock anybody hustle, but come on. Forever? Shit. Then you be having some guys coming in with big old mandingos. He's sticking inside of you. He pumping on you. Child, your body all old and stuff. And he leaving and you got arthritis. You go to the bathroom. You don't even go to the bathroom. No, your inside just fall out. Child. Then you got to go to the doctor. Your glands is all ripped up. Child. I don't know. Exactly, XB. I'm 96 years old. They be out there with past that. But see, this is the thing. I'm not slut shaming, but my thing is this is that forever, 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 forever. See, that's my thing. You know why I say I'm old? Because every time I talk to somebody young, they're like, oh my God, I'm only 20 years old. Raven, I like older girls. How old are you? And I got so sick of hearing that. I'm only 18, Raven. These are dudes. I know I'm making them sound like a girl, but I'm only 18-year-old Raven. I like older women. So it was like, how old are you? I was like 90, 94, 98. You too old for me. I'm too old for you. You ain't no 94. I'm 98. I tell most men. I tell men I'm 89. I'm like, because it get on my nerves. Oh, I'm very young. Child, who cares? You ain't stand. Child, please. But I'm very young. This is the new thing we're going through now. So after that, I was like, okay, then I'm old. I'm 96, 98, 89. Mimi get mad at me. You know I'm going to do the opposite. I don't care. It gets on my nerve. I'm only 21 years old, Raven. You could teach me something. Or what's the other one I heard? They call me a sugar mama. I want a sugar mama. I said a sugar mama. Okay. Asian crazy. But see, this is the thing about it is, it's the young guys be like they. Let me tell you something. Y'all realize 30 is old? They call 30-year-old people old. When you're 30, you're old. When you're 40, you're ancient. If you're 50, you damn near deaf. If you're 60, they just wait for the funeral call. If you're 70, it's not funny. But if you pass 30, you're old. Y'all know how it goes. The game has changed. If you pass 30, you old. In order to be young, you have to be 18, 19, 20, 21. I'm telling you, the way shit has changed in this world. If you are in your 40s, you're the grandmother's age. If you're in the 50s, you're in the great great grandmother's age. If you're in your 60s, you're in the great 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 grandmother age. If you're in your 70s, honey, they're waiting for the call from the they're waiting for the call for the funeral. Oh, hey Carter, how are you, sweetie? Exactly, Mark. That's what I'm saying. They call you old if you're in your 30s. So I was like, okay. I got so sick of hearing it. It was like, oh, yes, I'm 90, 94, 98. I got so tired of hearing it. And then all of a sudden, um, you want to be my sugar mama? Sugar mama? What does that mean? And you know I know, but I want to hear what your words mean. Maybe such a bitch. You want to be my sugar mama? I said, child, please. And then when I do find a guy that's really nice, he ends up being just as the rest of them. So it's like, and then another thing, they brains. I like messing with reincarnated babies, the ones that got the young bodies but the old spirits. Some of them. Some of them be too old. The reincarnated men, some of them be really old. Won't stop me from having fun with life. Exactly, whole child. The young ones, some of them are cool. But some of them, I don't know, the trauma. The trauma. Parents, parents be hurting their children so bad. And I don't even think they know, or I don't even think they care. But parents be really dogging their kids. And they be destroying their kids' lives and they don't even care. They're so busy trying to be right. They're not even looking at what they're doing to their own kids. Child. Child. I am just too much of that, man. Good morning, beautiful. Girl, bye. This is so funny. I always find it funny how a man will talk to you and then he just disappears. I just blocked this other guy. Exactly. I'm old now. But see the thing about it, Nikki, you be hoeing with you. A man will make you into a hoe when you don't want to be a hoe. A man could turn you into a hoe, sister. Won't stop for a minute. Right? A man gonna turn you to. Let me tell you how you turn into a hoe. You meet a man, you fall in love with him, y'all hang out, y'all have sex, he get rid of you. Then your friends say you don't give up. You mother man get rid of you. You turn into a hoe. Cause all the men you thought you was gonna build with, now you end up going to bed with everybody. Nobody can keep you. That's how a hoe is made. Now, if you're smart, you'll flip it and become a prostitute. At least you get some money from it. You hurt my feelings. You gotta pay me. But if you're a hoe, a man could turn you into a hoe. He can come over, knock it out, and leave you. Do you like you know what I'm gonna go? The best way to get another one man get underneath up, then another man comes up, get on top of you, he leave. The next thing you know, everybody having sex, you and leaving. That's turning you to a hoe. Then you get a hold of a hustler, somebody off the streets, and honey, he get you in that bed, and honey, he touch you in your places on your body you didn't know exist, and baby, He make you feel so good. Next thing you know, you like, oh, damn. Little Junior done came over, 24 years old, got you in that bed, honey, making you feel like a full-blown female. About to push your baby in 9 months. He licking in places you know exist. He touching your mind, your body, and your soul. And even though you know he ain't no damn good, hey Janet, you know damn well in your mind, you know you need to leave him alone, but your body be saying, baby, he got to stay. Oh, honey, he's flipping you in positions, making things work that you didn't think could work. He on military doggy, honey, he all over the bed, honey. And then he goes home, he kisses you, and you're like, oh, this man done turned me into a hoe. And he ain't staying. How are you, Jen? Oh, here they go. Yeah. How are you, Janet? Yeah, but that's what they do. A man could turn you into a hoe. He could turn you into a hoe. You may that's not what you signed up for, but not not all girls. But oh, is it? Not all girls. Some girls are, I need my moment to go home and cry. Chill. I used to fall in love with men. I used to just cry it out, and hoping that he felt bad. Child, he was someone else fucking. He didn't care I was crying. I'm crying. I hope he feel bad like I got to child he over somebody else's house. He ain't paying me no mind. Uh-oh. Love, thank you, Janet. I found internet love, so I took the advice. I found it. Oh, God bless you. Is that the man you be talking to on your on that live you sent me, Janet? Yes, it's a good guy. Listen, there are good people out here. Excuse me. Oh, thank you, Janet. I wish you to put in my PayPal. You always do that for some reason. I always tell you to put in my PayPal. But thank you anyway. But yeah, there's good people out there. Because if we say everybody's bad, that means we're bad too. We have to keep that in mind. If we say all people are dogs, then we have to keep that in mind. We're constant. There are good people out here. But TBH, TBH, I knew that the blackhead. Hey, brothers, I haven't really been talking to men in that way. They flirt when I go out and stare me down, but I keep the back the fuck off. Yeah, but Nikki, you still could look, honey. I saw this man. Oh, to be honest, I was all wrong. I was like too black, honey. I was like too black, honey. She said, to be honest, oh my God, I'm so backward. Anyway, too black, honey. Just to be honest, Lord Jesus. I'm so outdated. Hey, Blondie. No, he's married. He lost it because I didn't agree to be messy. Oh, okay. I know he kept throwing passes at you, Janet. So I was like, But it is funny because you meet one man you meet that one man that's good in bed, honey. Oof. Mm-mm-mm. A lot of it's a lot of black men are bad in bed. I mean bad. A lot of black men are bad in bed. I mean bad in bed. Bad in bed. And it's sad. But when you get a man that's good in bed, baby, that's a hustler. You always can tell a hustler. When he gets you in that bed and he makes you feel like, oof, you want to take your hair off, you want to unglue the knots. Honey, you don't care, and he don't care. Honey, he touched you in places you didn't know exist. Baby. He make you want to open up a little bank account. You give him a little $5. You give him a little $5 look a month. Baby, he gets you in that bed, honey. He make you feel calm down. Mm. When he call you, you smile. In the back of your mind, you know you're supposed to be blocking him because you know he ain't no good. I know told he loved me. I freaked out, girl. And fired him, but a new friend. Okay, God bless you, Janet. Okay. Congratulations, mama. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed. Hands together. Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at you, Nikki. I do the same thing. I went downtown and I saw this tall guy. Hey, Anna, what's up, mama? I saw this tall guy and I went straight to him. I was like, damn. When he walked past me, I was sniffing him. Yeah, trying to, mama. How you doing, sweetie? I saw him and I looked at him. I couldn't take my eyes off him. He had to be like 6'6". And I'm looking at him. And he felt me, my energy. He was like, I ain't saying that. You know how you, Nikki, you know how you do the, when they look at you, you go. So, girl, he was fine. He looked at me. I knew he was younger than me. I knew he was young, but I was like, so he stood over there and I was like, I had the conversation with myself. Okay, baby, you like him. That means he's a shit magnet. You could find him. He's either gonna kill somebody or he's gonna murder somebody. So I'm like, look at him. So he goes over there with all these guys. And he's standing over there with all these guys I know ain't no good. And I watch him. And I'm trying to act like I'm not seeing him, but he's fine. So the Lord took the light and shined it on him. I was like, oof. I was like, look at him. So I'm looking at him while I'm standing downtown by the stores. And I'm looking at him like, mm. I had to follow him. Do you trail support James? Who's James Charles? I don't know who that is. God forbid I'm out and got tipsy. Oh yes, Hope. Those are good days. Hope I used to get tipsy. Girl, when a man used to come up to me, I used to bring him home. Oof. I'm surprised I ain't been murdered. Hope I used to get tipsy drunk from New York, come home, woke up next to a man and jump. I was like, who are you? Girl, brought a man home with me, didn't even know who the hell he was, laying in my bed. I'm laying in the bed with a man, I don't even know who he is. Drunk as fuck. He laying next to me in the bed. I was like, what's your name? Oh, mother's lived, honey. Oh, mother's lived. I had him in the bed. I jumped out my bed. I didn't know who the hell he was. I looked at him again. I was like, damn, he fine. He's like, baby, you so crazy. I was like, what's your name? Oh, mother's lip. Sometimes I hate myself because I probably could have been with all the men I done threw out. Me and my morals being stupid. Me and my damn morals have destroyed my damn life. You too young for me. I made so many young men go home by saying that. I'm not too young for you. Oh my God. I should have kept them. A makeup guru. A makeup guru. James Charles. I gotta see. What did he do? What did he do, Anna? That was crazy. I once went to the middle of the woods with a hood, a homeless man, and slept in his tent. It was scary. And I can't even talk, Anna, because Lord, I, this the thing. This the reason why I'm having disconnect with the girls. So like the stuff I've done, I haven't been murdered, but I just can't understand how these girls get murdered because I've done some dangerous stuff. I didn't even know his name. Nick. There was there's one that was at the weed store at my house. I was thinking that I wish I had, cause and he flirted like crazy. I couldn't take it. I don't even know his name. Okay, Nikki. I think I did it right. Okay, Janet. Oh God. I once went to the middle of the woods with the homeless man. That's not to this stick. I'm not mad at you, Anna. Raven got that work, but put on her and she look alike. No, the thing is like Marcus, he was I don't even know. That's the thing. But he wanted to be with me like being a dumbass. Talking about rules. James Charles is creepy. Taking underage boys and saying, damn, who is James Charles? Hairstyles. Let me Google this name. I have no idea who this is. Oh, this is a little 21-year-old boy. Subscribers 25 million. James Charles Rising controversy. Sued by former producer allegedly non-payment for the N-word. YouTube jammer. Oh, she gets up and drag. I don't even know this person. Just shaving his butt parts. Set me down. What? Your mindset was different. That's true, Marcus. But you know what, Marcus? The thing about it is, I was totally different. I was totally different. I was dumb to the whole thing. I was dumb. Like when I transitioned, I was dumb to everything. I was dumb. There's no other word to use. I was dumb. I thought, thank you, Janet. I thought gay people got along. I thought my two spirit sisters were all close. I thought the man I slept with was gay. I thought everything I thought was wrong. I thought everything I thought was wrong. So after doing a lot of research and talking to guys, I've been wrong a lot. And when I found out the girls were being murdered, I couldn't understand it because I was like, the fun thing about being who I was messing with men. And I loved it because they loved me. And it was like, I mess with killers. I mess with people. I, 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 I used to pick guys up that murder people. I mean, I used to pick guys up that murder people. They're like, I killed like 10 people. I killed like 5 people. Where you live? You want to go hang out? Like, I didn't care. And they would get my car. I'm in the car with murderers and killers. And they're in the car with me and stuff. And I'm riding around with them. We hanging out, And I'm in love with one of them. And I didn't care. I think it goes back to what my mother did. I just didn't, I don't know whether I believed them or not, but I was with them and I loved being around them. And it was the most coolest people. I never forget this one guy. I was in love with him. Baby, he killed 5 people. When I tell you I was in love with this man, I love this man so much. And I met him. I met him when he just got out of prison. He just got out of prison. And I met him a month later. I met him, and here it is. I gave him hell. He didn't kill me though. I gave him hell. I was like, I want to be with you. But this is way in the beginning. Like, I didn't know a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I ain't know a lot. I gave him hell. I would jump in his shit. Now, remind you, he done kill people. And I said, just, baby, you don't want to have sex with me. I'm sick of you. He was like, Raven, this is new. I was to give up. Baby, I rented a hotel room. Hey, fight. I rented a hotel room so we could finally consummate our relationship. I gave him hell. I rented a hotel room so we could finally have sex, right? So we go into the room. He takes his clothes off. He pulls down his pants, and his penis was this big. Now here it is. I'm a person that's not used to having sex, and my hole is this big. Now my hole is this big, and his penis is this big. Now how do we make this work? How do we make this work? I'm not even gonna talk about length. I'm talking about girth. How do we make this work? When I tell you my face was cracked, how do we make this work? Even if he lubed me up, how is we gonna make this work? Do you know the work he has to put in? Fisting. Child. I didn't even know men's, I didn't even, call me whatever. I didn't even know men penises could come that big. I never knew men penises could come that big. I thought men penises come like, the most will be like this. That's the most I thought they came. I never knew a man could be walking around with something that big. I didn't know those things existed. That penis cannot even go in a condom because it's too big. Here it is. I done gave him hell. We supposed to have sex. Da da da. Now we come to the point of having sex, and I'm like, so obviously, we didn't have it. And what do you do? Like, what do you do? You in love with a man. You don't gave him hell. And now it comes to the sex, and you can't do it. So what do you do? Because you know what he wants. Oh, when I tell you I cried so hard. I was like, oh. We didn't do it. He was like, you can't take this, Raven. It's going to hurt you too much. And I cried because I wanted to be with him so bad. But I couldn't do it. His penis was too big. And a man don't want head all the time. A man don't want head all. He wants them. He don't want that happened to me a few times. But they don't like that all the time. They want to get it going. Hey Mocha, what's up, sweetie? They don't want that stuff all the time. They want to be able to release. And if you're not that girl, if you can't take it, then you need to get it going. I cried because I wanted to be with him so bad. I love this man so much. But I knew I couldn't satisfy him sexually. I couldn't do nothing with it. But this is when I was really new to it. So I wasn't like I was, it wasn't like I was used to, it wasn't like I was used to being penetrated. So it was a lot. But my love for him made me want to do it. But when I saw it, I was like, no, I can't do it. I guess you use toys. But see, Marcus, it takes time to make it work. You know what I'm saying, Marcus? It's not going to happen right then and there. You have to get levels when you got to work on the body to make it, you know what I'm saying? You're just going to say, let's do it now. You have to basically start stretching and ripping it open. Once you get it to that level, it's ripped open more because you're going to be bleeding because you're ripping your skin. You got to rip, child. You're going to be bleeding. You got to get ripped open, child. It's harder to do with bigger. Child, Anna, child. Come on, at least add a little foreplay. But see, you still can't do it that way, though, Hope. You have to, it's like you have to, it can't go that quickly. It's going to take days when you got to use toys like Marcus said and try to build it up to where the punch is stretched out. You got to stretch it out. Because if you're the kind of person that don't use protection, I'm sure you could just, whatever. But to me, I want protection. I don't care how big it is. So for me, you got to stretch me out for protection. We got to use some other stuff. But if you're the kind of girl that don't use protection, I'm sure you could make it work. But for me, that's a no-no. I don't care how much I love you. I want protection. Raven, did you see that viral Twitter video of a man sitting in a chair inside? Stuck a chair leg inside his butt. No, I didn't. No, and I didn't see that one. You gotta tag me on Twitter, like they shot me tagging. You gotta build exactly, Marcus. Because you know what the thing about it, Marcus. They be forgetting your glands, your organs, your liver, your kidneys, child. Oh, I was referring to men just one quick. Yeah, but it's a process, Hope. Oh God. You know what the problem with it, Hope? I really wanted him so bad. Like I'm a heart. When I tell you I was in love with him, girl, that broke my heart. Cause at that point I knew it was over. What you doing up, baby? Hey, Kian. I've been up for a minute. I've been up for an hour and 56 minutes. But I hate that when I finally find a man I really love and his penis is too big. Man, I'm always shocked when I see girls take penises that's big, and that's just a lot. I do understand where you're coming from. Protection. Exactly, Hope. It's 3 a.m. It's 6:05 here. Anna. Child, that always hurts me. And I always find the men that's got them big mandingos. I'm like, damn. See, this is the thing with me. I try to take it. But see, if you rip my insides all up and stuff, I'm bleed. Because you know you're going to bleed. Are you going to check up on me when I'm bleeding? Are you going to make sure I'm okay the next day? Because guys don't give a damn. Like I'm bleeding internally. I'm hurting. I go to the bathroom. I got blood coming out. Do you care? Nope. That's your problem, not mine. I done nutted. I don't care. And it's like, child, all your insides is ripped up. It's trying to heal. Exactly, Anna. They don't care. I'm like, at least check up on me to see if I'm okay. I know you ripside and I know you bleeding when you go to the bathroom. I'm just checking up on you so I don't get no homicide. At least make me feel like you care. They don't care. Oh, so you want me to check up on you because you couldn't take the D? So now it's a joke. So it's like, yo, I'm bleeding eternally. And you telling me this because of what? Oh, okay. Sometimes they even questions. Exactly, Anna. They don't want to use condom because they pee bugs is too big. And then they don't even want to use protection. And then if you give me something, all you're gonna say is, "Oh, you gave it to me," or "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry." What? Oh my God! If they don't care about your exact, but see the thing about it, fight. They get like this. They done got it now. You know how people fight. You know how people change it once they done got it. You ain't have to do it because they already done got what they wanted. Ego. You better speak on the whole. Exactly, and but you see, my thing is this, y'all. When you in love with the person, like you love the person, and it's sad because you really love him, and his penis is too big. It's just not right. Like you really love him, and his penis is so big, and it's like, oh. And every time you have sex with him, all your insides, it feels like he's taking a plunge and just punching you in your stomach. It's like, oh, and you trying to take it, and it's like ripping you all up. All you see is blood in your child. That's what they do. That's what they should do on TV for my man, honey. That's why I just stopped with guys. A lot of you on the back burners. I know that's right. It's too small, then you. If it's too small, then you the back. You do get some small ones, Janet. The small little ticklers, they tickle you. They also go inside of you. You be like, when you gonna go in? They already done finished. Oh, you was in me? Damn, you got a little ding ding. But some ding dings belong to Pampers. But the thing about it is, damn if you do, damn if you don't. I wish I knew you when I was younger, baby. You have someone tell me the truth. To be honest with you, fight, I'm trying to learn. I learned a lot along the way. Trust me, I've been very shocked. The information I found out, I've been shocked myself. I am no advocate. But if you want to be shocked with me, I've been shocked. I didn't even know men penises become really that big. I thought a man penis become a certain way. I didn't know men penises could become like a horse penis. I mean, literally like a horse. I've learned now, but I didn't know then. And you like, where you sticking that? Child. And then he talking about something. Look, me, him. Let me just put the head in. Oh, he'd be like, just with it, pat the head in. Child. The head in. Child. The head in where? And at that point, you can't keep them because you can't make them happy. And if you can't make a man happy sexually, he gonna leave you. Yes, Janet. Raven, do you think a 27-year-old It's too old for me. No, no, child. 27 ain't old at all. See, that's what I was talking about, Anna. See, you the ones I be talking about. 27 is not old at all. Child, 27 is young like you. Living like that won't fit me. It won't, Marcus. But you know what, Marcus? I really loved him, though. When I tell you I was hurt, I was hurt. I really loved him. I gave him hell because he knew I loved him. He knew I would go, baby. And remind you, we had been talking for a long time. And he knew I loved him. He was like, baby, the way you said you were obsessed with me. I rented a hotel, got it all prettied up, got to the hotel. I paid for it. Now he just got out of prison. He only been in prison for 1 month. And baby, child, he showed me that thing. I said, oh. Baby, how do you know you love someone? We talked for a long time. But see, fight. We're talking about two different Ravens. We're talking about Raven back then. We're not talking about this one. We're talking about that Raven. That Raven would dress up, look real pretty for men. That Raven loved men. If a man wanted anything, Raven got it for him. I love men so much. I would do anything for him. I was like the Eddie Murphy movie, stand on one leg and bark like a dog. I love men so much at that Raven. This Raven, you can forget it. But that Raven, baby, you can go through my wallet and get money. That's what that Raven was. This Raven now. That Raven, yes. You should always date older men, at least one older boyfriend, I mean. Yeah, but Nikki, you get these older men, and I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but you get these older men, they be like, run my back down. They be all old and stuff. I ain't never like a young man with that old vibrant, that tight skin. And he get on top of you and do his business. You get this old ass man with this little. Oh, could you scratch my back, child? You dealing with grandpa and daddy, child. Get a little young man come over to the house and do his business and get out. In my 20s, I always dated older men. In my 30s, I've been dating younger men. Yeah, it changes, fight. I don't know why, but I feel like gay men look better than Anna. Anna, you ain't never lied. Anna is a Anna girl. Oh, Anna. I can't say that. Anna. She speaks so much truth. Anna, if you never knew where the gorillas of the mist were living, you know where they at now. The gorillas of the mist. Not saying all straight men, but good Lord. Now we think we know why straight women know what gay men look like. Because they all cute. And the straight men be ugly. It's insane. Not all of them. But a lot of straight men, good Lord. It's like now I see why girls be saying gay. Because he cute. But when they ugly as hell, as though he's straight. Hey, Misty, what's up? She ain't never lied. Anna ain't never lied. I've noticed the difference too. I'm like, oh my God, like these, and they be conceited. How could you be ugly as but conceited? Like, how was you conceited? I'd have messed with some of the prettiest men I ever saw in my life. Now I'm messing with Magella gorillas, and they are so conceited. And they think they look good. Yeah, Marcus, because I done had my butt handed to me tons of times. But I've been in shock. When I tell you I've had my ass handed to me tons of time, trust and believe, I share with y'all some real stuff I've learned because I've been shocked. When I was in neighborhood, a man was together, you mess with him, we stuck there. When I became in Upala land, child please, he running, he hiding. Now a straight man supposed to be the king of the jungle, so why is he hiding? Why are you so scared, child? But you supposed to be the king of the jungle. You don't knock a man out, but you scared. The gay man ain't scared. The women ain't scared. But the king of the jungle is scared. Child, why is you so damn scared? You got females that are not afraid, and you got straight men scared as shit. Scared. They remind me of them little mutts. I don't mean to call them dogs, but you ever see a dog that's a mutt? Another dog barks. He's like, yo, fight back. And he running. He said, child, that's a mutt. That's what made me remind me of. They be so scared. They be so scared. I'm like, if you like what you like, why don't you tell them to kiss your, I don't know. Oh, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, you gotta go because you scared. Oh, I don't know, baby. Oh, you trying to start trouble. How am I starting to start trouble? You like what you oh, I gotta do. I gotta go to the bathroom. Child, just go. Go ahead. Cause you scared. I can't. I'm like, you do know you're gonna die one day. Are you really gonna let these people live your life and you're not gonna live like, oh, you just want me to be no, you don't gotta be with me. You don't have to be with me because I know you're a coward, honey. Because if anything ever jump off, I know you're gonna run. Matter of fact, you'll grab me and put me in front of the gun. No, I'm good. You know. Right. Nikki, scared. Because they understand the level of danger. It's not no danger, Davis. That's called cowards. Because if you got females out here that's doing it, and you got men out here gay men out here doing it, two swear. So why is he the king of the jungle and he's scared? What is the danger? What is the danger? You got females, females that will fight. You got gay men that will fight. You got two-spirit women that will fight. So what type of danger is he worrying about? Because he's supposed to be the king of the jungle and he's scared. He ain't no king. The wrong person is tucked. They should make them walk around tucked. Because that's what they should be, is tucked. They ain't coming to save. I'm going to get my gun. I'm going to shoot you. Oh, you want to go and get your gun? Child, please. Ain't no danger. He's a coward. That's the thing about it. That's why I don't deal with straight men, because simple like a matter is that he can't stand up for what he loves. He's afraid. You can get a cisgender woman that will fist fight for what she for respect. In fact, a lot of women has been fighting for years. So why is we not talking about the men fighting for years? And then we do get a man that's only one man, and you got a whole bunch of other men going against him. Child. My friend told me today that at least you found your authentic self. Most people with me, exactly, Nikki, they can't. They can't. There is something wrong with how we raise cis men. And exactly, fight. They're raising to be cowards, scared. Two-spirit women walk out to the forefront and she fights for what her right. The reason why two-spirit women have been murdered is because she's fucking dating straight men that's afraid. Because if he wasn't so much of afraid, a lot of two-spirit women wouldn't be dead. Two-spirit women are dead because of straight men being afraid to say who they like, who they're having sex with, or who they're attracted to. So they kill us to save face. And they're the straight men. Let's call a thing a thing. Our fight have been fight. Exactly fight. Men are only tough online. Hey, thank you, Anna. And it's sad. You can't make a man stand up for you if he don't want to. But you can get your ass away from him. I don't want a man that's afraid to stand in his truth. Because if it ever all come down, he's not gonna have your back. He's not. Child, and we've been fighting. We've been fighting by ourselves, and we'll continue to fight by ourselves. We don't need no added. And the funny thing about it, a woman will fight with the two-spirit woman quicker than the straight man will. I've had females fight and watch my back more so than a man will, and the man will fucking me, and he won't fight for me. Because men have been known to let women down. Can I get some thumbs up? Let me stop. Can I get some thumbs up, please? Could y'all contribute to my thumbs up? I only have 8 people up here. Can I get some thumbs up? Oh, yes. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. Let me stop. But provoke me, and I will turn it to Harry quick. But you know what the thing is, Hope? It's so sad when you always got to have your own back. But you in the bed with me. But you laying next to Mr. Afraid. So why wouldn't they hate you? It's not that they hate. So why wouldn't? It's not that they hate trans women. Oh, which one? Which one you talking about? Nikki, you talking about straight men, or you talking about? It's not that they hate them. They're afraid that it's afraid the two-spirit women are going to out them. They kill them because they're afraid that they're going to tell their story. They're afraid of being outed, so they kill them. Let's talk about this first. We are black first. Let's start there. We are black first. It's not like we can't fight. It's not like we can't fist fight. So why is it I'm doing all these deaths and none of us have fist fought anybody? Because they was our man. They was our friend. They came across as somebody we trusted. And they killed us. And that's what's sad. It's different, Raven. They want validation, gay men, females, and trans women all share in common. They all not welcome in the hyper-masculine society. No, Davis, this is the thing. See, Davis, this is the thing. You're trying to rationalize something. I'm saying stand in your truth. Gay men will fight. Females will fight. And I'm even surprised you even having this conversation with me, Davis, when you're part of the trans community. But the thing is that gay men will fight. Cisgender women will fight. Two-spirit women will fight. Straight men won't. They will tell you, I'm going to go home and get my gun. I'm going to shoot you. He's not going to sit there and fight. He's not going to sit there and say, Dad, that's what I'm doing. That's what I like. So what? That's my thing. So what? He's not going to do that. Because now he feels like his sexuality is being questioned. But see, if you're a strong man, you don't have to worry about all that. Because you be like, yo, I like what I like. What's up? That's it. He ain't going to do that. Oh, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you. But you don't have to shoot nobody if they're saying the truth. Because you don't care. I studied them, Raven. I know they want fight. Okay, Davis, I know how you are anyway. Gay men and cis women and two-spirit women been fighting for. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna. The thing about it is that it's not like the men are not having sex with us. There are too many men that are having sex with us. Too many. But when they get called out on it, they get upset. Now, if you are a man, which is supposed to be the king of the jungle, you don't have to answer nobody. I like what I like. So what? The end. That's it. But he won't do that. And I taught the men about this all the time. And I tell men all the time, even if you had a cisgender woman and she had her own business, somebody going to say something about her bad. If you have a man who has his own business, somebody going to say something about him that's bad. That's what people do. Even relationship, that's what people do. They try to tear down your partner. That's what people do. But when you are a strong person and you know who you are, can't nobody tell nobody can't tear down nothing that's not available to be teared down. And the thing about it is it's hard to find a man who don't give a damn but makes himself more important and make you as important as him, and he protects you the same way he protect. A lot of men ain't gonna do that. They won't do it. Yes, in private they act all different. Speak on it, Anna. But in front of these boys, speak on it, Anna. You ain't never lied, Anna. You ain't never lied. And that's the thing about it. It's not like they ain't having sex with us. Because they are. They're sharing DNA, which they are. But they won't stand up. But a female will. And when I say this, I'm not talking about all females, all two-spirit. I'm everybody. It's not every single one because everybody's different. But I've watched the time a lot of times. Females will stand up for you. Some of them won't. Two-spirit will stand up, but some of them won't either. Gay men was some of them won't either. But straight men, no. But some of them, it's some of them. But it's always like a small handful. But a lot of them won't. And if we think about the magnitude of men having sex with us, it is a way bigger amount than people know. There are a lot of men having sex with us. A lot of men. But when we get murdered, they don't say nothing because they're too afraid that somebody's going to call them gay. They call us names all the time. Child, please. We don't give a damn. People going to call you names no matter what you do in life. There's always going to be somebody that's going to have a problem with you no matter what you do in life. I don't care how great you are, how nice you are. Somebody always going to have a problem with you. Someone I know brought up what would it like to be, what would it like to be beat by a gay guy? I looked at him and said, where's the fuck did that? Exactly. Hope, that's stupid. Did you hear about the Yeah, I knew that. They attacked us so much, Anna. They did Ellen dirty. I studied masculinity as a tease culture. I know why they act that way and fit men who really are trash. But see, the thing about it, Dave, is no disrespect to you. These are real people. We're not studies. You can't study men's behavior. We're real people. We're not studies. And that's the problem people have. Or have studies on black people. I have studies on white people. We're not studies. We're individual people. That's why I always keep saying, not everybody, not this, not you. We're not studies. What I may do and what you may do is not the same thing. So we're not studies. It has to be a case by case basis. You can't sum people up and say this is how they are. We're all not the same way. The way I've come into this world and what I've been through is not what you've been through. So we can't have the same study. And what we've been through, Nikki ain't been through. And what Mickey and I've been through, and you've been through, Davis, Hope ain't been through. And Fight ain't been through. We can't just say, well, they all we're all not that way. We're all different. We just can't sum people up and say a study. It's not a study. Everybody's different. We can't just be summed up into a pot and say, well, that's where they are. That's not how we are. We're all born here differently. We all have our own scars and wounds. We really are different people. And what may work for one girl may not work for the next girl at all. And one girl may be strong, another girl may can't get there with her. So we have to really, that's why I don't go with studies and stuff. I talk to y'all as individually based people because you are really individually people with different struggles and things you've been through. I can't say I understand what David's been through because David's been through it. I make it be a listening ear and he'll say, well, what do you think? But I can say, well, David, you know what, this is this. The study says this. No, I can't do that. Yeah, people are different. That's based on what I personally watch. That's fine, Davis. That's fine. But the thing about it is, this is my thing. And I'm not, listen, Davis, I'm not attacking you or going against what you're saying. But what I'm saying is that we're all different individuals. And when people try to sum, this is how I see when people sum. You ever go to the grocery store and you got meats and juice and everything, and somebody says, "Okay, this is your order," and they take your groceries and they throw it all in the same bag, the wet and the dry. They just want it out the way. So they throw everything in the bag and get out the way, but it don't make it right. That's all I'm saying. I'm trained, talked about it, and even we say this in true remedy. We may be different people, but us being people are family. Some of us, Anna, but you know, some of us are not family. Social media is a study. That's true. The FBI and CIA studies. But see, that's the problem we have with people is that we think people move a certain way. We don't. We're all really different people. We all have different paths, like Janet. We all are different people. We don't go the same way everybody else. Where I may break down, Davis, you may not break down at all. Where I may fall apart, you'd be like, Raven, why are you falling apart? Like, what is wrong with you? Because you're not, and I'm not in sync on what we've been through in life. So where you may be really strong, I may can't take it. Or where you may be really, where I may be strong, you'd be like, yo, I can't deal with it. We are really individual people. We can't base people off of studies. That's all I'm saying. Because if I would have known that all penises didn't come that big off of studies, nobody never said dicks become very huge like horses. I didn't know a man's dick could become really big like that. You know? And then here it is, I'm trying to let you go inside of me and you just punch me in my back. But the studies never say, and then the sick with the organs and stuff is all straight men aren't the same. Exactly, Anna. There are trends and cultures, but diversity individuals. Right. But we all don't follow the trends either. None of us follow the trends because we're different. It's funny, but white folks study us, then conquer us based on what they personally observe and watch. They don't conquer us. They don't conquer us. That's not a full statement. They don't conquer us. I didn't know balls existed until I saw them. I ain't mad at you, but I just know they come so big. And I know some kind of mandingos. I knew mandingos existed, but I didn't know super duper duper mandingos. Man, super duper, like three of the mandingos pushed into one person's. No. And he told myself, just relax your muscles, child. Relax your muscles. On what episode of organs organs harvesting is this? Child. That's why we say with a lot of men, are you going to be DL forever? And the thing is, like, they are. Oh, come on. I want to show y'all something. I guess it's gone. Never mind. Grandma ain't want to hurt my feelings. LL Cool J been going to people's houses, which is so weird. Where do you get these hoodies from? Anyway, Raven already has more of my attention than Ellen did. You know, I feel bad for Ellen because she tried to do everything she could possibly do to um to be treated fairly, and they still dogged her. They dogged her. Y'all know they didn't do Ellen right. They didn't do that woman right. They did her wrong, 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 and they didn't have to. That's why you never know. They dogged her and dogged her and dogged her. Hey, Raven can take over your Ellen. I like Ellen though, Anna. But you know the thing about it, this world is mean. That's why Raven don't be like, I want to be famous. No, 'cause this world is me. I be watching a lot of stuff behind the scenes. I don't like what I see. I watch them do really bad things to people. I see a lot of bad things happen to good people. No, I'm good. I've been dogged already. I've been dogged more than my share. I'm good. I don't need everybody in the world to dog me. Mm-mm. I've been backstabbed. I've been betrayed. Child, so many things that happened to me. Lord Jesus, look at this. Lord Jesus. One thing I can say about me, I may not be the best, but I tell you one thing. Raven fights back. Look at his hair. You know, Raven love a good man. She better sell her hair. Wow. I'm trying to figure out why this man is promoting men walk around naked. Mm. I would love to know your thoughts on Boston. What's Boston? What is Boston? You mean you mean with Boston, Massachusetts? Um, what happened there, Lord Jesus? I never really been to Boston, Massachusetts. I'm at work. Can I see a picture? Child, please get out of here, bitch. Y'all with these damn pictures of Raven. Y'all got like 100,000 pictures of me and always want more pictures. Jesus. God. I'm so tired of people. You got a picture, Raven? Child. You got 20. Child, let it go. I look a mess. The same person was from. Well, you're talking about being betrayed. So many people in Boston betrayed. Oh, okay. I had to move out of this state. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. Um, well, they betray you. It don't matter about state. Um, they betray you everywhere. Fight. People betray you. It's not about state. I've been betrayed a lot. So, the thing about it is what I always say. People can't hurt you if you don't make yourself available. Thank you, Janet. I didn't know I looked good. Place. That's not me. That's the girl doing her hair. I broke my phone and I lost all my stuff. Let me see. I'm gonna go on YouTube to see if I'm live streaming. Let me see if I can show this to y'all. Oh, look. Look, y'all, I show y'all. It is too funny. Well, look, all of them are following my. Okay. Stupid. Let's try this again. The next camera. Where's the next camera? Lord Jesus. Oh, I'm talking. Lord Jesus. Oh, I'm talking. Lord Jesus. Oh, I'm talking. Okay, shut up. Shut up. Oh my God. I better go. I have lost my mind. We haven't got a lot of pictures of that. Exactly. We got a lot of pictures. I got so many pictures online, Marcus. I mean, it's like crazy. And it's not like I give people pictures, but it's like they want more. I just don't understand this obsession with pictures. Like I be giving pictures 30, 40, 50 pictures, and they want more pictures. On my Instagram, I got 28. I got 28,500. Now I don't get all my pictures on it. Here's my Instagram. Um, if you go down, let me see how many rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you go down to the 5th row, you'll see I went to New York. Oh, not to New York. Oh God, I went downtown, and I went to this store. I put a video up there online. The thing is, Hope Child. We just post it. Ain't, it's just it don't be that deep, Hope. But the thing is, like, excuse me, every day. Can I have some pictures, Raven? Like every day. Like, come on. Like, what is you doing with my pictures? Like, they're just pictures. But people be like, your pictures look like they from the studio. My pictures look like they from my cell phone. Your pictures be professional. No, they don't. I just take a picture. Like it's not that deep. Most of the time, I don't even got no makeup on. But it's weird. But anyway, I can't have social media anymore because my pages Trump support harass. Child, you know what you gotta do? Fight. It's a thing called this is the thing, fight. On your list, you take it and fix it. That only your followers can comment. Go inside of Instagram. It's just only people that can comment on your stuff. Put only your followers can comment on your stuff, and that's it. So they can't say what they want. And also, they're going to your demons, but they can't go into your DMs unless you allow them in. You can read their stuff before you allow them in, and just delete the whole thing. I delete everybody. Yeah, just like a cell phone, you can block. You could block private numbers. Like if somebody calls you from a private number, you could block it. I didn't know that exists, but why not? The world we living in now, everything is changing. Before you couldn't block private numbers, but now you can. Unknown numbers blocked. Yeah, I got my stuff blocked. Right into your settings, and it says unknown numbers. You can block private numbers. So if somebody try to call you private, it's blocked. They ain't coming to get you. The world has changed. Anyway, beautiful people, Raven's about to go because as you can see, it is daylight. Okay, Marcus. I know you, I remember you, Marcus. Anyway, I remember you from years back, Marcus. If I'm right. Hmm, hmm. Anyway, ooh. Anyway, y'all have a good look. Y'all have a good night. You know it's morning. Anyway, but I can't have social media. But you heard me fight. You can block everything. Don't let nobody stop you fight. Fight the evil robots. Don't never let nobody stop you. There's always a way around it. Block them off your thing so they can't contact you. Have a beautiful day. Everything. Thank you. Fight Marcus, Hope, Nikki, Empress, Janet, Anna, David. Oh, XB 3000. I'm just guessing on that because I remember some people. Misty, Marcus, I think it's Marcus. I'm not sure. I said Hope, Anna, Nikki. Anyway, y'all, this weave is still sticking in my hair. I'm about to go lay down. It's so sad because I'm only going to sleep for a few seconds. I can't sleep. I got so many things on my mind. So many things on my mind. So many things. All right, you guys, everybody, please be safe. Please be safe. Love you all. Talk to you later.